AI-generated code, AI coding assistants, and semi-autonomous AI agents have fundamentally changed workflows for engineering, DevOps, and security teams. In Black Duck's report, The State of AI-Powered Software Development, we derive the extent and influence of using AI coding assistants, the impact on developer productivity and application risk, and the cascading implications across the business. This report calls into question whether the benefits of using AI in software development are negated by shifting responsibilities elsewhere in the SDLC and code review process, and how proper AI governance and operationalization are keys to realizing a net positive result. Let's dive in. A staggering 97% of respondents are actively using AI coding assistants in their development environments right now. The majority are actively using more than one AI coding assistant. The productivity gains of using these generative AI tools are undeniable. On average, AI coding assistants save developers 8 hours per week. This equates to a full day worth of work returned to developers to spend on innovation and new code creation. But here's the catch. Additional usage does not necessarily yield increased velocity or improved productivity on its own. What we've found is that currently, AI simply redistributes the time and effort requirements of development tasks, rather than reducing it or eliminating it. The velocity gains of pair programming with AI assistants are offset by downstream bottlenecks. Respondents indicate their greatest impediments coming from manual code review, security testing, code rework, and prompt iteration. Engineering teams are generating code faster and in greater volumes than ever before, but they're getting stuck trying to review and secure it. And that struggle comes amid great concern for the security implications of growing AI usage in development. Recall that, in general, AI-generated code is the same as human-generated code, albeit written in greater volume and at higher speeds. Because of that volume, nearly 2/3 of teams express moderate or extreme concern about AI coding assistants introducing security defects or vulnerabilities. Those with extreme concerns actually tend to be heavy users of AI. So what is emerging as the best approach to address these concerns? Well, similar to what we derived in our software supply chain security report, organizations are finding the greatest results from greater governance. Those who do have full governance in place are 55% more likely to see a major improvement to efficiency. However, less than 1/3 of teams have full governance in place for AI coding assistant adoption and oversight. For many, the next phase of AI maturity involves focusing on scaling the methods of managing and auditing AI-generated code. Over 2/3 of developers think it's extremely important to have a clear, automated system for tracking AI-generated code. But right now, 38% continue to rely on manual developer comments or documentation and pull requests to do so. Tracking AI-generated code, including the open source dependencies resolved into the builds by way of that code, is the first crucial element for assessing software supply chain risk exposure. The second is having the insight and the means to accomplish those fixes at the speeds required by AI-enabled pipelines. Most respondents favor an AI-assisted approach to this, with 86% believing an AI security agent should evaluate AI-generated code. Furthermore, most prefer to keep a human in the loop via pull requests or real-time IDE suggestions. AI adoption alone no longer creates a competitive advantage. The teams that understand how to operationalize AI will win. To fully realize these gains, organizations should focus on automating security and AI governance guardrails that scale alongside their dev pipelines. Ultimately, as AI becomes increasingly adept at finding and exploiting vulnerabilities, teams must get ahead of 3 key imperatives. Maximize the coverage and automation of your AppSec program. Ensure that you can detect and respond quickly to supply chain vulnerabilities. And begin the transition from script-based DevSecOps to a secure agentic SDLC. To learn more about these emergent trends in AI-assisted development, visit blackduck.com or click the link below to read the report and learn how Black Duck Polaris, Black Duck SCA, and Black Duck Signal can help you satisfy 3 key imperatives of secure, efficient, AI-powered development.